Well, stage 18 was back to the flatlands, and the best sprinter in the world came out to play, and it was Mark Cavendish winning a sprint very comfortably from the rest of the field. Now, I've got Mark's boss here, Bob Stapleton, the manager or owner of the team, HTC Columbia. You'd be pretty happy and pretty proud of the way Mark conducted himself today.
Mark did a great job. I'm really proud of the way the team, has adapted constantly to the loss of Adam Hansen, Mark Renshaw, the tactics of the other teams. But ultimately, Mark's a very good sprinter in his own right, and he's fast. So that's what it came down to today. He got him in a good position. He jumped around wheel to wheel and won with a good margin.
Well, even without it's such a well-drilled lead-out train that he's had in the past, we lose those two riders and he had to resort back to his old-school tactics of actually having to jump from train to train at the end there, but still was just by far the most powerful rider.
Yeah, that's vintage Cavendish. I mean, that's the way we first noticed him, and I think that was his first year of racing where, if he could get to the finish and get in a reasonable spot, he could find his way to the line and win. And it's great to see that. And it gives us a lot of confidence that when we can get Mark close to the finish, even without a full team in front of him, he's deadly competitive.
Yeah. Well, okay, the next stage is the time trial. It's the big showdown between Andy Schleck and Alberto Contador. Again, now we're on the flatlands. It's a little bit different to what we saw in the mountains. Can you give us your prediction on what you think might happen in the time trial?
Well, obviously we're pulling for Tony Martin. He's taken it easy the last few days in the mountains, tried to save himself. He won the time trial on Tour of California and Tour de Suisse, which were highly competitive. But there's other very good time trialists who've taken the same strategy. Brad Wiggins has been quiet the last few days. He'd like to really save this race for Team Sky. I think David Millar, David Zabriskie, all good time trialists, would like to really grab a big win here on that final time trial. Then you've got Cancellara, and obviously I think Contador is going to do a very good time trial as well. So it should be great entertainment.
Do you think Andy Schleck will be able to hold on, even to the gap? He's behind 8 seconds at the moment, but how much time will he really lose, do you think?
Well, for me, we've been talking about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, but the surprise for me is how confident Andy Schleck is. I mean, he's been super aggressive, attacking Contador. You see him even, in his face a little bit on the bike, and that's a different Andy Schleck than I've seen before. Yeah. So he may pull off a remarkably good performance. I think it's going to be fun to watch, and I hope he makes it very competitive.
Well, it's all yet to unfold. Thank you to Bob for joining me here today. Stay tuned for the Stage 19 time trial.
Thank you.